What's up guys, welcome to another video, and I'm starting off today's video having my breakfast and my coffee. I had my dark chocolate earlier, of course. Come on, I'm not gonna start today without having chocolate, right? But anyways, the main reason why I'm shooting today's video is because I'm starting Turkesterone, which was sent to me by Greg. I got 3 bottles and I'm gonna be running Turk for however long it takes, maybe 3 months, 4 months, who knows. But I'll be officially starting Turkesterone, and I almost feel like I'm losing my Natty card, but it's legal. But it's on the watch list for WADA, which is the anti-doping agency, and it could potentially be banned in sports. So if I ever decide to do a natural bodybuilding competition in the future, there's a chance that Turkesterone might be banned. Or if I ever decide to do a powerlifting competition, there's a chance Turk may be banned as well, but I don't think it will. At one point, caffeine was actually on the watch list for WADA, and it was actually banned in the past by WADA, but caffeine is no longer banned. Also, there's no side effects, and from everything I've seen online, anecdotal experiences, and from watching other YouTubers, etc., there seems to be very promising results, but it seems like it's either you respond to it or you don't. So I'm hoping I respond well to it, and I will be taking 6 tabs per day, and it will be spaced out. So I'll take 2 now, 2 in a few hours, and 2 maybe before bed. So I'm going to be taking my first 2 Turkesterone pills, and I'm going to get this on camera. This is very interesting, right before breakfast. I'm going to title this video, Mikahail losing his Natty card. Here goes. Alright guys, I'm no longer Natty. I'm kidding. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you all my breakfast. Also, I'm gonna be lean bulking, like seriously bulking while experimenting with Turkesterone. And my goal is to at least eat 3,000 to 3,200 calories per day. But anyways, for my breakfast, I got 3 whole eggs. I believe this is 185 grams of egg whites, half of a turkey burger, 2 slices of toast, and I got my coffee here. So other than showing you all what I eat today, I'm also going to be taking you all through a leg workout at home because gyms are closed. But that's okay. I have a dumbbell that goes up to around 30-40 pounds, and I could have a really good leg workout with that. So if you have dumbbells at home and you want a solid leg workout with dumbbells, you are at the right place. And in terms of working out at home and taking Turkesterone, I don't think I'll be wasting the Turkesterone training at home because I could have really hard workouts with the dumbbell I have. And I may have access to an underground gym while we're in lockdown, so I may be able to train at home and train in that underground gym. So I think I can make pretty solid gains. For some reason, I'm feeling very energetic right now, but I got changed and I'm ready for legs. But time to get more energetic, and I'm having HDLT pre-workout, link in description if you want to shop. And I think I'm going to have half a scoop today. You could say 3/4 scoop is the same as having half a scoop. So I'm going to have that. And I'm also going to have these 2 Rice Krispie treats to get some carbs in my systems. I didn't have much carbs for breakfast. So I'm going to have this, and maybe in 15 minutes I'm going to start my workout. And one other thing I want to let y'all know is now that I'm on Turkesterone, I'm going to be somewhat strict when it comes to my carb intake. I'm going to have not most of my carbs, but I'm going to have a lot of carbs around my training. So having 2 of these before, and I'm gonna probably have 2 after, and carbs with my meal. So yeah, as I said, carbs around my training, which is gonna provide me energy to train. And as soon as I have carbs right after my workout, that's gonna just help my recovery process and hopefully help me build more muscles. Again, another voiceover, but anyways, to start off my leg day, I did goblet squats, and what you're going to realize with every single exercise I did on this leg day, I would make my eccentric portion controlled and also pause at the bottom, just a way to make
these exercises harder with the dumbbell I currently have. I moved on to contralateral split squats, and you're gonna have to use your core a lot during this exercise. If you don't, you're gonna end up falling over. And I went with a more narrow stance to get more knee flexion so I could make this more quad biased. And I actually superset that with single leg Romanian deadlifts, and I made this hamstring biased, and I did that by not bending my knee as much. Finish off my leg day, I did a glute bridge with the dumbbells on my hips to make it more difficult, and I superset this with calf raises, which isn't shown. And in terms of rep range, I would just recommend doing a rep range that's somewhat difficult for you.
I got my post-workout meal sorted out, so I got 1.5 turkey burgers with brioche buns and 2 Rice Krispie treats. You remember what I said earlier, I'm trying to get a lot of carbs around my training, which will help with me building muscle, especially on Turkesterone. And I'm actually going to take 2 more pills right now with this meal. Just getting in some steps. This is my main form of cardio, in case you all didn't know. And ideally, I would like to get between 8,000 to 10,000 steps daily, but sometimes I end up hitting a lot more, maybe 15,000 or sometimes even 16,000, especially when I'm working. As a personal trainer, you move a lot. So on those days, I tend to rack up a lot of steps, but currently due to lockdown, I'm not working, so I have to go out my way to just get steps in. If you're in Canada and you're in lockdown, you aren't working, I would highly recommend just getting outside and just getting some movement. And you may not want to do it because it's really cold, but your body's gonna love it. I just remembered Greg recently posted a video talking about how excited he is about just moving his body, and that really resonated with me because I love exercise, I love moving. Even if I'm not working out, I love walking, just movement in general. And just like Greg, I really wish people would really understand how happy exercise can make you feel. You don't have to do something you don't like to do. I'm sure there's some form of exercise or some form of movement you like doing, and maybe you just gotta figure that out. My morning weight is just about 195 pounds, and this is a little physique update that I could look back on within the next 3 months or so once I'm finished with the Turkesterone cycle. So this is how I'm looking. Biceps. Abs are still kind of there. I don't know how I'm still this lean, but I guess it's because my nutrition is somewhat good. Most muscular. And let me show you all my back. Flexed, relaxed, flexed. I think it's my 3rd meal or 3rd snack. But anyways, I'm having an apple. You could see this is like a medium-sized to large apple. And a scoop of HDLT vegan protein, which this would only be like the 2nd or 3rd time I'm having this protein. Well, they're vegan protein and it's pretty good. I've had a few vegan proteins before. And normally vegan proteins tend to be very chalky. But I realized this one is less chalky than other vegan proteins, and it tastes really good. It's chocolate, peanut butter flavor. Per scoop, there's 3 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, and 21 grams of protein. And the reason why the fat content and the carbohydrate content is higher than other protein powders is to make this taste good, and that's why it actually tastes better than other vegan proteins. So if you're a vegan, if you like eating vegan stuff like I do, I'd highly recommend this vegan protein. I know y'all are wondering, why does he have a turtleneck on when he's at home? Well guys, I'm heading out to socialize with some people, with other co-workers in the place I work in, and maybe I might take y'all along. I don't know, time will tell.
So this is the tower I just came from, the 57th floor. Yes guys, there are towers in Toronto.
Just got home and I quickly made my salmon in the air fryer, and I made my 1-minute basmati rice, and this is what I got.
310 grams of salmon and basmati rice.
Last 2 capsules. Smells funny. Not in a good way, but you know, I just swallow it. That's what she said, he said. So my final meal, I'm gonna have 250 grams of vanilla Greek yogurt. It's actually 30% less sugar because these days I feel for Greek yogurt that's a bit like less sweet, you know, especially before I go to bed. I don't like having really sweet Greek yogurt, and I'm having that with around 60 50 grams of blueberries, and I'll have around 25 grams of this protein granola, and that should be it. And this is how it looks. I know I said I would throw in some blueberries, but for some weird reason I don't feel like fruits tonight, so I'm just gonna mix this up. I'm gonna have this meal, and that should be it for today. That's it with calories. I'm full, or I should be full after this. Yeah, I don't think this is close to 3,000. I think this is closer to 2,800 calories. So what I'm gonna have to do, basically my house is just filled with lower calorie food, so I'm gonna have to start consuming foods higher in calories. Other than that 300 grams of salmon I had, everything else was low in calories. So yep, that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Until next video, peace.